There's doing Agile and there's being Agile. So let me explain the difference between them. Doing Agile is as follows: engaging in fast development cycles with high levels of experimentations and a fail-fast approach. So this is what we do when we work with sprints that have been prioritized in a backlog, and we're demonstrating what we've completed at the end of every sprint with the product owner, and then we take the feedback and then we reprioritize the remaining items that are in the backlog. We're working in a very fast fashion, and we're experimenting, testing, demonstrating, making corrections where needed, and moving forward. So doing Agile is actually going through the sprints and and everything that goes along with sprints, which we will cover in a future video, but all the things that Agile teams do. Now we move to the next keyword, which is being Agile. And that is tied to the Agile mindset. And this is where organizations are trying to shift over to the Agile approach. They're looking at where could we include Agile in the work that we do. I can think of one place where you could include it in construction, for example. So if you're building a nice home in Los Angeles, for example, overlooking, nice water scene or mountains and lights and so on, these are very expensive homes. And we don't always have to be building expensive homes, but this is where design comes into play, right? You have an option to have nice parking area for your Maserati or Ferrari or whatever car you have, or it could just be for your Nissan Sunny or Kia Sorento. It doesn't matter. But you can think about the parking area, right? And you can also think about a garage. So you can have parking outside, you can have a garage, or you can have an underground. Well, they don't really have underground in Los Angeles, but you can think about different ways you could park your car. Now, the fact that you have more than one option makes you think that you need to figure what you prefer, what your priorities are. And once you start thinking about priorities, then you are starting to think Agile. Now, in place of the parking outside or parking garage, now you may have an option to use that space, for example, as a TV room, or let's say a studio, or you want to use it for your theater room. But it could also be used as storage, or it can be used as a bedroom or living room or family room or something. So now, when you have to think about these design options, imagine you were the engineer and you sat with the person who is going to own this home. Let's call them the product owner. They're going to own this home once you finish it. And mind you, this is typically a traditional project, right? And let's say you sit with the product owner, the homeowner, and you sit with them and you say, okay, what features would you like in your new smart home? And they'll be like, oh, I want lighting that I can control with my voice. I want to include Siri in all of my switches. I want to be able to talk to my home and, say, turn the lights on, turn it off. I want it to be password protected in some of the rooms. I want this balcony instead of a bigger room. Now what you do is you start to create a whole bunch of features that they would like to see in their home, and then you sit with them and ask, what is a must-have for you? What are your priorities? And if you start to prioritize that way, then you are thinking Agile, because you're trying to create the highest value within the time frame that you're working on that project. So it's a small example of how we are introducing the Agile mindset. We are shifting to Agile as best as possible. Agile is value-oriented, it's collaborative, it focuses on completing that value as fast as possible. And there is an opportunity to work in a hybrid fashion where we can add Agile into traditional projects. Now, if you like this video and you're studying for your PMP exam, you do know that this is going to be extremely important for you to fill the gaps from watching the other videos, the 45 videos. If you prefer to do the reading on your own, all the power to you. I'm not someone who likes to read a lot, so the videos will make your life a lot easier. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please click the subscribe button and also the notification bell. And if you're already a subscriber, then I suggest that you go and check if you have the notification on, because you want to be notified when I publish the next video in this series. The reason it's important that you do so and hit the notification bell is that most of these videos, actually all, are gonna go into the members only. So unless you are one of my channel members, which is a paid membership, Then for the subscribers or the visitors, these videos would only be there for a short period of time, maybe a couple of days, and they're going to switch over to members only. Now, if you would like to join my channel as a member, I would greatly appreciate it, because that would help support my efforts in doing what I'm doing here. And you know very well, if you're trying to get your PMP certification, that these are extremely important videos. Nobody else out there is putting the effort to make these videos available to you. So go ahead, subscribe. If you've subscribed, hit the notification bell. If you like this video, please click the like button. YouTube cares about these things. That's how YouTube knows that you like these videos, and it gives it more visibility so more people can find this video. If you have any comments, please, I would love to hear your thoughts on the new information that you learned here. Let me know what you think about Agile. Let me know what you've done to study so far. Ask me questions, put that in the comments. Likes, comments are highly appreciated. Subscription, highly appreciated. If you become a channel member, thank you so much for your support. It's another way of giving back to content creators like us. And if you would like to get the mock exams, I mentioned that on the previous video, you can become a member plus, and this allows you to have free access to the 5 full mock exams, which include 900 questions. That's it for now. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next video. And this brings us to the end of this video, which was the foundation. And this brings us to the end of this video, which is about the foundations that have been modified since PMBOK 7. And this brings us to the end of the this video, which included the foundationary items that were included, and this brings us to the end of this video, which includes the foundationary items that have been added into the PMP exam content.